So here you are watching coblation adenoidectomy in a 13-year-old female. Huge tonsils we have already operated, and now we are going for the adenoidectomy, starting at a setting of 9 and 4. Is this setting 9 for coagulation, ablation? Okay. So we are starting at setting of 9 and 4, 9 for ablation and 4 for coagulation. And starting from the superior pole, you can see that that's the septum. I have removed the adenoids completely from the septum, and that's the superior boundary, which is the periosteum below the sphenoid bone. So initially, I'll have to debulk the adenoids a little bit so that I can get a clean boundary. Now that's the torus tuberous and the eustachian tube. This is all adenoid. So that's the superior boundary, completely defined. Periosteum below the sphenoid bone. No lymphoid tissues left over there. Now we'll debulk the adenoids so that we can get some space to move. That's the superior boundary. And now you are able to see the whole extent. You are able to see the torus tuberous and the eustachian tube on the lateral side. I am debulking the adenoids on the medial aspect right now. So that's the eustachian tube. This is the torus tuberous. After debulking, I'll perform the tubal tonsillectomy as well. Let me debulk and create some space first. Now I am removing tissues layer by layer so that I can see the posterior boundary, which is the buccopharyngeal fascia. So now my wand is a little blocked because of this soft tissue. You don't need to actually remove and clean it every time. If you keep on if you keep on ablating, most of the soft tissue, as you can see, automatically gets ablated, and you don't need to take it out again and again. Now I'm going for the buccopharyngeal fascia in a moment. Since the child is 13-year-old, so obviously the adenoids are a little tough. That is the buccopharyngeal fascia. That's the buccopharyngeal fascia. Can you see that? That is the fascia. So we'll remove the lymphoid tissue on top of the buccopharyngeal fascia very carefully without opening up the fascia. That's the fascia. The muscles are not yet opened, and we have no business to open up the fascia and expose the muscles. Can you increase the saline, please? So that is the fascia being defined. That is the posterior limit of the adenoids. And let me first define the posterior limit properly. Now this is the lateral limit, eustachian tube, torus tuberis and the fossa molar. So the lateral limit anteriorly is the torus tuberis. So I am removing the lymphoid tissue on the torus tuberis only to the extent without getting into the muscles. So this is the margin, lateral margin in the anterior part, and as you go behind, that's the fossa molar, which is the lateral margin posteriorly. I'm completely removing tissues in the fossa molar. So now this is the posterior margin, this is the superior margin, this is the lateral margin posteriorly, the fossa molar here, and that's the lateral margin anteriorly, the torus tuberis. Now we'll gradually clean up everything. That's the fossa molar completely cleared. Now we are coming from lateral to medial. So whatever lymphoid tissue is there will be completely cleared from behind the torus tuberis, and that's the lower or the inferior boundary, which is the passavant ridge. This area is the area of the passavant ridge. Now, whatever tissue is left here, I'll just remove it layer by layer like a paintbrush without opening up the fascia, buccopharyngeal fascia. So now that's the lowermost part. So the left side of the adenoid is now almost completely removed. After this, we'll go on to the right side, the right nostril, and complete the surgery on the right side. So these are the boundaries of the adenoids on the left hand side, as you can see here. Now we'll go in from the right nostril to perform the surgery on the right side. Thank you for watching the left side.